In row 5, the 2B of Garrett Benson and the 99 of J.J. Hickel. Row 6, the 27 Carson McCarl and the 15 junior of Cole Meintzer. In row 8, the 57 of Cam Sorrells, and your champ this year, the 50 of Paul Nienizer. In row 9, the 98P of Miles Paulus, the 4M of Mike Mayberry. Row 10, the 24X of Cade Higday, the 2 of Chase Porter. Row 11, the 81 of Tanner Gebhardt and the 6 of Dustin Selvage. Row 12, the 49 of Josh Schneiderman, the 31 of McCain Richards. Luke Verardi rounding out your field, and the rumble heads towards turn 3 and 4. Your caution light is out. Kenny Dixon has his eye on the white tire in turn 4, 30 laps, and your fall haul is ready to go. McCarl gets a good jump there to the start. Aaron Reitzel quickly into that second spot. McCarl and Reitzel around the high side of turns 3 and 4. Ryan Bunton's in that third spot, then Colton Fisher and Chris Martin. Terry McCarl has won this event before. Aaron Reitzel is on his tail, and Aaron Reitzel with a slide job over at turns 1 and 2. Gets a little high, and McCarl back by down the straightaway. Aaron Reitzel, and we have caution. Caution for the slowing car, the 4M of Mike Mayberry there. Mentioned Mike winning his second Knoxville Raceway Pro Sprint Championship this year in our 2024 Fall Haul here at the 34 Raceway. McCarl hits a low side. Reitzel is up high. They'll drag down the backstretch. It's Reitzel on the high side, McCarl down low, and give the lead to Aaron Reitzel. McCarl is second. Ryan Bunton third. Colton Fisher fourth. Chris Martin trying to hold on to that fifth spot as he's getting a challenge from the 40 of Cody Worley. Chris Martin now sliding in front of Colton Fisher as they go back and forth for that fourth spot. Cody Worley right there, and Tucker Daly trying to join the party as well. Now Colton Fisher getting the run. And Chris Martin ekes around Colton Fisher for that fourth spot. Great racing back in the pack, but Aaron Reitzel is entering traffic already here on lap number 7. Aaron Reitzel almost getting caught up with the lap machine of Luke Verardi over there in turn 2. He's in the thick of it as he goes into 3 and 4. Terry McCarl is still second. Ryan Bunton is third. Chris Martin is fourth, and Colton Fisher rounding out your top 5. Now Aaron Reitzel getting over the top of turn 2. He's able to save it. Oh baby, Aaron Reitzel up over the top of turn 2. Almost got out into the pit gate and brings it back on the track. Still about a straightaway lead for Aaron Reitzel over Terry McCarl, but he saved himself there. Ryan Bunton's in that third spot. Chris Martin fourth. And Colton Fisher is fifth. Cody Worley, J.J. Hickel, Paul Nienizer, Tucker Daly, and Garrett Benson rounding out your top 10. Reitzel continues to operate in traffic, 11 laps down, 19 to go. McCarl holds on to that second spot. Ryan Bunton is third. Chris Martin is fourth. then Fisher and Worley. Reitzel now all the way up against the wall in 3 and 4. He's driving like a man possessed here as he's got 8 lap cars between himself and the 24 of Terry McCarl. Further back in the field, Garrett Benson getting by Paul Nienizer for the 8th spot, the 14-year-old youngster. Now we have one over the top of turn 2. It's Luke Berardi, and we have a caution. Aaron Reitzel, Terry McCarl, Ryan Button, Chris Martin, and Colton Fisher, your top 5. Here we go. Chris Martin taking a pass at Ryan Button. He'll take over that 3rd spot. Ryan Button's going to return the favor, not quite make it stick. So Chris Martin into that 3rd spot. Cody Worley is up to 5th. Reitzel continues to build his lead here over McCarl. As Colton Fisher now getting up over the top of turn 1. Aaron Reitzel, your leader. Terry McCarl, Chris Martin, Ryan Button, and Cody Worley bringing him back to green. Now Garrett Benson got up over the top of turn 2. Chris Martin, Ryan Button, and Paul Nienizer keep an eye on the 50. He rounds out your top 5. Nienizer with a slide job on Ryan Button. He'll take over that 4th spot. Dustin Selvage, who started 22nd, has his car up into the top 10 in car number 6. Reitzel still your leader as rubber forming a little lower to the track with about 9 laps to go here. Terry McCarl still 2nd, Chris Martin is 3rd. Then Paul Nienizer and Ryan Button rounding out your top 5. Then it's J.J. Hickle in 6th, Carson McCarl is 7th, Cody Worley is 8th, Cam Sorrell's 9th, and Tucker Daly rounding out your top 10. Your leader, Reitzel, will have to deal with lap traffic again here. As looks like a flat tire for the 4 of Cam Martin. So we'll see if that's a factor here as we go green. Reitzel still your leader out front. McCarl in that second spot. Then Chris Martin, Paul Nienizer, and Ryan Bunton. Five laps to go for Reitzel. Three laps to go this time for Reitzel. Terry McCarl still in that second spot. Then Chris Martin, Paul Nienizer, Ryan Bunton. J.J. Hickle is sixth. Carson McCarl is seventh. Cody Worley eighth. Cam Sorrells ninth. And Dustin Selvage into the top 10. 22nd to 10th for Dustin Selvage. Down the backstretch through turn 3 and 4. White flag out for Aaron Reitzel. Aaron Reitzel through turns 3 and 4. We have another different winner of the Fall Hall at 34 Raceway. It's Aaron Reitzel.
The 7th Fall Hall, the 7th different winner out of Clute, Texas. It's Aaron Reitzel. Well, Aaron, you made the pass early on Terry. Then you had to suffer through a lot of cautions, but you were almost one of those cautions on lap 9 when you got both rear wheels off the top of the racetrack in turn 2.
Yeah, luckily there's just enough moisture out there to hold on, but you know, might have took rubber late, but you know, it was a good race early. The track was awesome. They did the right thing there. I don't mind if a track takes rubber at the end if we race in the beginning. So hats off to the track for you know, doing that work there. No, it was the track was, like I said, track was a lot of fun. Our car was awesome all night. It was we really didn't even have to make any changes, and it was yeah, it was actually, it was a pleasure craft there. So it made it to where I could run really hard, and yeah, it was, all in all, it was just great. Like always, our motor ripped. Jamie Moll built a hell of an engine. I'm sure glad I'm the one that gets to run Don Long's motor, not have to race against it. So I can't thank Don them enough. Brian and Lisa Ridge, Elite Wings, Triple X Chassis, just everyone that's on board this car. We couldn't do it without them. And look, we got my little buddy Holden's here tonight, so he got to come see a win.
Awesome. Way to go, Holden. So, Aaron, you've had a phenomenal season in both the 410 and the 360 class here in the Midwest. I'm hearing that maybe you're going to do a little something different next year.
It's in the works. Nothing set in stone yet, but we'll just have to wait and see.
You did a great job here tonight. Congratulations. Fall Hall winner 2024 is Aaron Reitzel. Now I want to go over and talk to this gentleman who picks up his first driving championship with the Moorfeld Solar Sprint Invaders. Paul Nienizer, not the result you wanted tonight, but you made a nice charge up into the top 4, and great run to finish off a championship season.
Yeah, you know, I mean, obviously you want to be standing on the top step, but just for everything that Scott, Travis, Zoom, Matt Kenny, everybody, Midland Performance, just everybody that makes this possible for me. I was lucky enough to drive, you know, all the races this year, so to cap it off with a championship was kind of what we set our goals to, and to be able to finish that off and have a really solid run through the field there, you know, I'm tickled. But thanks to everybody for coming out to support this event here. It looked like a great crowd. Thanks to Brad, Jesse, Sprint Invaders, just honestly everybody, my wife, kids, everybody, mom, dad. You know, we're up and down the road. I'm a couple states away for some of these races, so it's a grind, but just a pleasure to drive this thing, and you know, like I said, just been a great year.
Well, Bill and I were talking earlier, you have a lot of wins this year and helped you get to this position, but a lot of those wins were tough wins where maybe you dropped back a little bit and then had to fight your way back to the front. It wasn't like you were on cruise control all season.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is a great group of drivers that, follow this thing. Cody Worley, I think he ended up second in points, and he was one of the guys that seemed like he would sneak by me and really definitely have to earn it back. So guys like him are, makes us strive to be a little bit better and just keep working hard. And I know, everybody's, you got that target on your back if you're the points leader or winning races. So we got to keep working hard. And like I said, just such a great team behind me and Scott and everybody that, works on my car back home too. It's just it's a group effort, and it takes families and everybody to sacrifice so that we can do this. So like I said, it's a credit to a lot of people and a lot of great sponsors. Dean Richardson, T&K Tree Service, he helps us on both cars. So it's just a pleasure to drive this thing, and couldn't be more blessed.
Fourth time in 5 years that Scott Boner is the driver or the owner's champion. I know I can't pull 5 words out of him, so tell me a little bit about Scott Boner and your relationship.
Yeah, it's definitely grown over the years. He could tell you my memory's terrible. The first time I got to drive for him, I think it was maybe back in 17. So a few good races, and we kind of clicked, together as far as working together, and just, formed a friendship from there. And I appreciate everything he is as a friend and a mechanic and car owner and everything. So like I said, I couldn't do this without him and all his help, and he makes me better, and I'd like to think I make him better, but he's had a lot of good guys drive his car. So it's just, like I said, just a pleasure, and hopefully this is a sign of more to come.
Well, congratulations, your 2024 Moorfeld Solar Sprint Invader champion is Pinball Paul Nienheiser.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Let's go ahead and give you your unofficial finish here. Again, your winner, the 87 of Aaron Reitzel. Second, the 24 of Terry McCarl. Third was the 44, Chris Martin. Fourth, the 50 of Paul Nienheiser. And fifth, the 6R, Ryan Button. Sixth was the 99 of J.J. Hickel. Seventh, the 27 of Carson McCarl. Eighth was the 40 of Cody Worley. Ninth, the 6 of Dustin Selvage.